Hello, 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 and welcome. Oh, how perfect. My girlfriend and my therapist right after the other. Hi, guys. Ah, hope everyone is doing great tonight. It is Tuesday, October 20th, 7:01 p.m. on the East Coast. Hello. This is the first anniversary of the Just Ethan live stream. I am so excited to be here and to have everyone here. Oh, Jeff commented. My chopped liver. Hi, Jeff. Amy Jenks is here. All my friends. Patty is here. Cindy's here. Don. Hey, Don from Washington, D.C. Deirdre is here. Congratulate you. Thank you. Oh, Mark Ruffalo. That's interesting that you say that, D-Beast. Have a Mark Ruffalo question coming up. Yeah, Jeff Szymanski. Big deal tonight. Yeah, I put on a coat. I'm still not wearing pants, so that's but why not? I thought I'd dress up for the occasion. Okay, so here's the deal. Lots of cool stuff going on tonight. Lots of awesome giveaways. This is legit, straight up, just a celebration. I want to celebrate with all of you, and thank you for all your support and love throughout the year. And so I think this is going to be a lot of fun. As always, please keep shouting out, say hello, give them another minute for people to get in and get settled because we've got awesome stuff right at the top. Hi from India. Hi from India. I want to get your name right. Abhishek, is that correct? Thank you, Deirdre. Thank you, Meg. Thank you, Nikki. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Bree. Thank you. All right, so we'll get started in just about 40 seconds. So this is the first anniversary edition of the Just Ethan live stream. I'm very excited to be here with everyone. If we're going to start in literally 30 seconds. And so if people are late, they're going to miss out on cool stuff, but I'm so glad that you're here. Hi, John. Hi, Mike. We have some really exciting stuff to give away, great stories. Marisol, my dear friend in San Antonio, how are you? So it is just about 3 minutes in now. I think we should start. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Blue. Thank you. I appreciate the code, and you're very welcome, Scott. It's my pleasure to do all the things for everyone. I'm nothing without the community, and so we support each other. So if you guys are ready, we're going to get started. So pay close attention because things start right off the bat. Are we ready? Hi, Randy. Hi, Nick. I appreciate it. Here we go. So as you know, welcome to the first anniversary edition of Just Ethan. My name is Ethan. I am the national ambassador, now national advocate for the International OCD Foundation, which means this is your first question. I always describe what the national ambassador means. How do I usually describe it? And this is for a $20 gift card to the IOCDF merch store. So $20 to the IOCDF merch. I think we have a graphic too. You get shirts, pins, hoodies, 20 bucks. I always say I'm the national ambassador for the International OCD Foundation, which means, and this is to reward, I always like to, Nancy Foster, you like to talk a lot about OCD. That is absolutely correct. Way to go, Nancy Foster. So yes, a lot of the questions tonight, I really want to reward people that have been coming and tuning in every week. So a lot of the questions, not all the questions, but a lot of the questions have to do with trivia or things about myself and my OCD journey or things that we've discussed on the show. And I will also say, I'm just making up this now that you can win more than once. So Nancy, you got a good chance. I will say that you can win more than once. And so whoever's winning will win. That's really well said. So Nancy Foster, and this goes for anybody who wins a prize will email me at justethan@iocdf.org. Email me your name, your address, and your phone number. Let me know what you won, and we will absolutely get everything out to you. So, and hi, Olga, no problem for first-time listeners. We have lots and lots of questions that are not specific to me or the show, so you're totally covered as well. Hi, dear friend Valerie. It is rigged, Jeff, for real. And you're also excluded from winning anything. Hi, Barbara, although you are a question. So, hi, Barbara. I'm so glad you tuned in. Barbara, wonderful author in North Carolina, writes amazing books on everything. So that's how this is going to go. Congratulations, Nancy Foster, on our first giveaway, a $20 gift card to the IOCDF merch store. There's some cool uncertainty shirts. I have a really great hoodie. I'm so glad it made your day. Well, you can't say you never win anything because you just did. So with that in mind, that's how this is going to go. So let's quickly go over some housekeeping. As I always say, this town hall is intended to serve as educational content and is not intended to replace therapy. For treatment-related questions, please be sure to work with your local provider and contact the local clinician. The International OCD Foundation is not a crisis hotline and should not be used if you are in distress or feel unsafe. If you're in a crisis or you're ever feeling suicidal or unsafe, please go to your local emergency room, call 911, or call the Suicide Prevention Hotline at 800-973-8255. As always, we always want to be respectful of others and kind and create a safe space as possible. Hey, Raquel, my amazing advocate and dear friend in Puerto Rico. We want to create a safe space as possible. So understand that this is a public forum, but we will always try to be extremely respectful and kind to everything that we talk about here. My dad put makeup on me when a skirt when I was 9 and made. Oh, I'm not reading that. Okay. Jess, can you remove Omar's comment at 707 or boot him, please? Thank you. Will compliments work for prizes? I always appreciate compliments. Thank you, Jess. Appreciate it. All right. Hi, Alina from Finland. So let's get started. What do you say? First of all, before we get back into everything, I want to say thank you. I want to just get a little personal. We always get personal, but I want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for tuning in every week and spending your Tuesday nights with me. Thank you for supporting me and allowing me to be there for you. Thank you for your honesty and your bravery and your strength and your commitment to yourselves and to the community. Thank you for always being honest and truthful and not being afraid to speak your mind when you come on here to ask vulnerable questions in a public forum to advocate for yourself. I want to thank you for being who you are. I want to thank our community for being a strong, resilient, brilliant, fantastic, brave. There's not enough adjectives to describe the community that we are part of and we get to be. And it is one of the silver linings of having OCD and other related disorders is that we get to be part of this group and we get to spend time together and be friends and talk and support one another. And I can't imagine my life. It's where I met my girlfriend. I can't imagine my life, how it would be if I weren't embedded in this community. And so from someone who was born with OCD, who grew up with it most of his life, who really made my world very, very small for the first 30 years of my life, who the OCD that brought me an immense pain and suffering and struggling, that really something that I thought I would never get better from, that I never thought I would find any sense of normalcy or livelihood or be doing the things that I'm doing. I legitimately thought that these things would never happen. You know, I'm one of you. and you're one of me. We're all the same in that sense. We're all fighting OCD, and we can all get better. And if you'd have asked me, 12, 13 years ago, if I would ever be here now, the answer would have been no. I was pretty convinced OCD would kill me. Many of you know my story. And so I will never, ever, ever stop advocating for this disorder, advocating for you. I will never stop being passionate about reducing stigma and educating and putting myself out there and always, as Liz says, being a voice for the voiceless and turning my pain into my passion and all of those things. So with that being said, I always want you to think of me as an extension of you. All of you can and will get better with hard work, and you're in the right place if you're here now. So with all of that, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I would not be here without any of you. So I'm very, very grateful to all of you. So that is my thank you to all of you for supporting me and showing up and just everything. I'm not many words, which is where we're kind of rare. I got words. I got lots of words typically to use. So I appreciate it. People are leaving a lot of amazing comments, and I am so thankful for your comments. So thank you. Hi, Margaret Sisson, Riley's Wish, dear friend, and Riley is smiling at you right now. I know he is, and we do this for Riley as well. So thank you, Margaret. With that in mind, let me tell you a little bit how the hour is going. Okay, no more mushy. I promise, no more mushy stuff. Thank you for all the kind words. I'm grateful for you guys too. So this is how this is going to go. We've got 11, 12 amazing prizes. I'm so grateful to everyone that gave and donated to this. We pulled it together in a quick amount of time, but we've got some cool stuff. And again, you can win more than once, so stick around. I've got lots of fun questions to ask, and so we're just going to go through these one by one. We're going to have conversation. We're going to have a great time, and the next 45 minutes is just going to be a celebration, and we got some good stuff. So so with that, and thank you real quick, I want to give a shout out to everybody, to Caroline and Margaret again, and Patty. Can you reshape your soon? I'd love for essentially born with it too. Reshape. I'm not sure what you said, Patty. There was a little typo. But this will be recorded, and there's other videos, and you can email me as well. I'd be happy to share with your son. Thank you, Raina, Lois. Hi, Jelly Bean. Jill, Whit, Stacy, Renee. Good to see you, Renee. And of course, Marisol, thank you. You're all strength. You're all just pure strength. And you give me strength. Hi, Amy Jenks. Can we ask questions about you for the FB audience? Sure. Some of the questions are actually, that's great. Amy Jenks asked if she can ask questions about me for people that are on the stream. You are more than welcome to. Also, there are a lot of Ethan questions in the trivia, in the prizes. So we'll see what we find out. All right. So we ready? We ready to go? I think we're ready to go. Let's do this. Me. Okay, so first prize is going to be the book Stuff That's Loud by Lisa Coyne and Ben Sedley. I know we have a graphic of that somewhere so you guys can see what you're getting. Yep, It's a teen's guide to unspiraling when OCD gets noisy. This is a brand new book, came out in May. Lisa's a dear friend. She's a clinical director at the New England Center for OCD and Anxiety. She also started the youth program at the McLean OCD Institute. She's an amazing friend and clinician and acts. She just does amazing things. She gave us 2 books, so this is a great book. I highly recommend it. So with that, we are going to play just 3 truths and 1 lie about Ethan. So here's how this is going to work. In a minute, when I tell her, Jess is going to put up 4 facts about me. One is that one of them is one of them is a lie. All the rest are true. You have to find the lie. First one to pick out the lie wins the book. Ready? Go ahead and put it on screen. So, you want to find the lie. Did I not play poker with Jason Alexander, got mistaken as Mark Ruffalo by Mark Wahlberg in an elevator, went to a strip club with Will Smith, taught Shakira how to perform ab isolations? And again, it's first person to answer correctly. Oh, Leah, you just missed out by Natalie Coulis at 7:15 p.m. The lie is went to a strip club with Will Smith. That is absolutely correct. So congratulations, Natalie. You will win a free copy of the book Stuff That's Loud by Lisa Coyne. It's an amazing ACT book. Even though it says it's for teens, the precepts in it are phenomenal and can apply to anything that you need or want in your own life or other people's lives. It's a phenomenal book. As always, yes, email justethan@iocdf.org. Email me your name, your address. We'll send it straight out to you. Lisa will send it herself. So congratulations, Natalie. I think it's worth mentioning, though, that I played poker with Jason Alexander in a celebrity poker tournament a few years ago in Los Angeles. I clearly wasn't the celebrity. I did, in fact, walk into an elevator, and Mark Wahlberg was in the elevator, and he told me that I looked like Mark Ruffalo. So interesting that somebody mentioned that above. And quite famously, I shot a commercial many years ago in the Bahamas. It was a Shakira commercial, and I did, in fact, tell her how to properly do her ab isolations, and she laughed, which is probably accurate because I wasn't very good at them. So Jeff Zemansky asked, are the books signed? If they have them in their houses, they're happy to sign them. If they're ordering from the Amazon directly to you, they won't be signed. So it depends on who it is. I did ask each person to sign to the person. So when you email me, I'll check and see whether they're in stock at the person's house or they're ordering it directly from Amazon. If they have them and they're sending it directly to you from their house, we'll get them signed for you. Definitely. Good question. So is everybody understand how this goes? Are we good with this? Yes, I did do ab isolations with Shakira. It was in the Bahamas. It was a commercial for a car. And oh no, you did not post. So my dear friend Katie here, who is my girlfriend, posted the link. Is that the link to the commercial or the link to the behind the scenes? Regardless, you're in trouble. We'll talk about this later. So yeah, if you want to get a laugh at Ethan, take a look at link at 7:18 p.m. by Katie. My hips don't lie; they tell the truth, and there's a lot of truth at those hips. Okay, so do we get it? Are we having fun? Questions? Is there a question for me? I loved Amy's idea about asking me questions. I'm going to keep going if we see a question, but we have a lot to get to, so I hope everyone's having fun. Next, we have Just Ethan Trivia. Leah, you were one away, but Natalie beat you in. So we need the link on YouTube. Yeah, oh God, Katie, 7:18 p.m. Nancy. I don't know if you're StreamYard, but on Facebook, Katie O'Dunn put the link, I think, to the commercial. Anyway, y'all can laugh at me later. No, oh my God, really, Jess? Yeah, well, fortunately, they can't copy. Oh, okay. Anyway. Oh, the behind the scenes. Oh, that's a good question, Amy Jenks. What is the name of the serial killer you played in Dexter? That's a great question. That would have been a good trivia question. So the name of the character I played was Jamie Jaworski. And he was supposed to come from Los Angeles. I was living in South Florida. I couldn't travel because I was afraid to leave my mother, and I had severe OCD, as you know from my keynote. And they wanted to bring somebody in from LA, and they had a choice out there. He was like 6'3" and scary looking, and I was a better actor and cheaper because they didn't have to fly me in. So I got the part, and I'll take it. It was a lot of fun. Incidentally, though, they had to put me on I think a 3 or 4 inch what they call Apple box, but it's just a platform that I stood on So it didn't look like I was small compared to Michael C. Hall. Otherwise, it would look like why is he beating me up and shooting me in the neck? That would seem stupid. So I was standing on something to make me taller. So there you go. Some behind the scenes trivia. We got to keep rolling. We got a lot of stuff to do today. So here we go. This is Just Ethan Trivia, and this prize is Overcoming Harm OCD. It's an amazing workbook by John Hirschfield. Yep. Nope. Why does it say John? Oh, forwarded by Jonathan Grayson. Yep, that is correct. Overcoming Harm, OCD, Mindfulness, and CBT Schools for Coping with Unwanted Violent Thoughts. Thank you to John Hirschfield. We'll put it in the comments. You can go follow him on OCDBaltimore.com or on Instagram at OCDBaltimore. We'll put those in the comment thread. Also worth mentioning, the second edition of the Mindfulness Workbook for OCD comes out December 1st of this year, and the much anticipated OCD Workbook for Teens comes out March 2021. And I will tell you that I have a galley of this book that I'm reviewing, and it is incredible. And Sean Shinnick did unbelievable illustrations for this book. It's going to be unlike anything that's been out before. So I'm super excited. So thank you, John Hirschfield and crew, for donating a copy of your book. Here's the question. Are we ready? In 3, 2, 1. Hit it, Jess. Why did I get kicked out of the OCDI at McLean in Boston? Why did I get kicked out of the OCDI at McLean in Boston? Now, this is a number of places, and I've told this 1,000 because you were a brat. Drinking. Oh, man. No, not drinking. Close, Amy, but not accurate. Closer, Martin, but Jelly Bean. You never came back from Snowbank. That's correct. Yep, Jelly Bean got it. That is correct. Yep, Marisol got it too. You were a little late, Marisol. Hi, Ethan. Hi, Ethan. I'm Ethan. Hi, Patty. Marisol's mom. Yes, you are absolutely correct, Jelly Bean. I got kicked out of the OCDI for pretending to have an head injury by diving into a snowbank and pretending to be passed out until someone found me and calling 911 and called the paramedics on me. So, yeah, gotta love OCD. So, Jelly, who I know and appreciate, I won't say your name just in case you don't want your name said. You can email me at Just Ethan. Give me your name, address, phone number. We'll get you a copy out. And I know John has these in his house, so he'll sign a copy over to you, and we'll get that to you right away, Jelly. So congratulations, Jeff Shemansky, Snow Angels, face down to the snow. You guys know so much about me. This is fantastic. I'm so excited. All right, so is everybody having a good time? Because they thought you were really a serial killer. Barbara, that's accurate, actually. Katie, can you, oh, wait, Leah, stop it. Katie, can you repost YouTube Shakira link, please? No, she cannot. She's not available right now. Rip jeans, that's right. Yes, you're having fun. Excellent. I'm so glad you guys are having fun. This is all about you. Okay, so here we go. The prizes continue. Are we ready? So this is Just Ethan or Not Just Ethan. That is the game. And the prize is for a scholarship to Kim Quinlan, CBTschool.com. Kim has donated 2 of these. So this is the first one. You will get to choose which of these courses you want to take. Mindfulness School for OCD, BFRB School, or ERP School. Be completely free. So that is the prize for this. Also, we want to make sure, to follow at Kim Quinlan on Instagram. She's almost, actually follow her if you don't follow her. She's almost at 30,000 followers. Kim is an amazing clinician and friend, and we're big fans of Kim Quinlan. So really cool prize up for grabs. Here we go. I will ask the question. Jess will put the answers. Which is not a personal OCD fear I've talked about on the live stream, which is not one of my personal OCD fears. Which is not one of my personal OCD fears. I'll let them fill in a minute. And it could be any time in my life. Well, you guys did some good guesses. I got to give it to Nancy Foster. Valerie, you were just behind. It is number 2. I don't worry about hitting a baby with my car. However, I did hit something massive in the road the other day. And my first thought was, did I just hit a baby in a crib? Not in a crib, but in a car seat in the road. And it was the first time I've ever had that thought. And it really stressed me out for a while. But no, I've talked much about my fear of expired ranch dressing, my brain bleed, possible brain tumor from hitting my head, and my fear of mom looking at the sun during an eclipse and going blind. I talk about in my keynote. That was one of my earliest memories in kindergarten. I was afraid to leave my mother. Nick, yes, you're right. 2222222. But Nancy in the house, killing it, always showing up every week. Thank you, Nancy. So Nancy, and I'm super excited you got this. So Nancy, also just put that in the email that you send me. You'll be able to choose from mindfulness, BFRBs, or ERP school, and that'll be wonderful. So congratulations, Nancy. All right, here we go. Now maybe should I cap it at 3 prizes because I want to give other people opportunity. Nancy, we'll see how you do, Nancy. I might have to cut you off. I didn't do so well at trivia, so maybe I'm doing a little better with Ethan knowledge. That's fair. That's fair. I appreciate that. And it is a super great prize. So let's see how things go, Nancy, because I definitely want to spread the wealth for sure. But congratulations. I hope you're okay with that. I think FB lags behind YouTube. Huh, interesting. No, stop it, Nancy. I will give everybody a chance, or if let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. But that's good to know. Have to log off, but thank you for bringing much needed smile. COVID plus OCD plus election equals yes, brain explosion. Barbara, we love Barbara. Please Google her. She's an amazing author, very, very well published. Thank you, Barbara. Appreciate you coming on. Yes, it lags. Okay, so YouTube, Facebook lags behind YouTube a little bit. Okay, no problem. We'll figure this out for sure. I want to make sure that everybody gets a fair shot at winning the prizes. So so maybe what I'll do is, okay, new rule, new rule. We're going to post the question. I'm going to count to 10 and then put in the answers. And somewhere in that delay, everybody should have a chance to answer in. I think that fixes it, although the answer delay. Okay, let's keep going. Here we go. Now I'm going to obsess about this. It'll be fine. Okay, so this next prize is another, thank you IOCDF, is another $20 gift card to the IOCDF merchandise store. Listen, I have a really cool hoodie that I'm, it's a really cool hoodie. They've got tons of great stuff. The Embrace Uncertainty shirt is fantastic. Also, their pens somehow last forever. I've been using the same IOCDF pen since 2014 when I first went to their office. I don't know what's going on, but they've got really good pens. So with that, we will ask this question. And we'll do the count to 10 thing, so hang tight. Which of the following is not a recommended therapy for OCD? Now, before you put it up, you can choose one or more. There may be more than one answer. Which of the following is not a recommended therapy for OCD? I'm going to count to 10. Let's go ahead and put it up. And then I want everybody to wait to answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, go. Amy, yes, I know, for sure. So we have 1 and 4. We have 4. We have 444, which is not a recommended therapy for OCD. And I got to give it to Jelly Bean. We did have a bunch of Facebook answers, so I know that worked. Hey, John Hirschfield, jazzercise, but it's under-researched. John Hirschfield, we just gave away your book. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for donating. Really appreciate it. Jelly, these guys are crushing it. Jelly Bean is correct. DBT and sacrificing a goat are not the recommended therapies for OCD. Acceptance commitment therapy is an exposure-based therapy. It's a very effective exposure response prevention therapy, obviously gold standard of treatment. CBT is cognitive behavioral therapy. Exposure is part of that. Dialectical behavioral therapy can be effective while treating OCD, and sacrificing a goat has only worked with 3 people and is also under-researched. And that is true, Marissa. ACT is second line, as we know, but there's a lot of research going on for first line as well, and it's still an exposure-based therapy, but also it is recommended. So, but you're absolutely correct. ERP, right now, ERP is the gold standard first line treatment. But yes, sacrificing a goat and DBT are not our go-tos for OCD treatment out of the gate. So we are being dominated here by Jelly and Nancy. So Jelly, you just won a $20 gift card to the IOCDF merch store. Great question. What is exposure response prevention? I'll answer that in 1 second. So yes, Jelly, congratulations. I think now that we're going through this, I'm going to limit everybody to 2 prizes, right? Because I want everybody to stick around and everybody get a piece. But please continue to play and guess. So exposure response prevention is the gold standard of treatment for OCD. Jelly is on YouTube too, but we got in Facebook answers first. So I made sure that we had Facebook answers in first before, and a lot of people guessed before Jelly got it right. So not ERP, it says presentation. Oh, it said exposure response presentation in the right, gotcha. That's because I miswrote it. Okay. That's a problem. Sort of a problem. I mean, do we just roll with it? Do you guys know what I meant? I think we keep going. I know that it was we've got lots more opportunities. I think we're going to keep going. Yeah, I mistyped that for sure. It's exposure response prevention. That's why you asked what exposure response presentation is. Okay, fair enough. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes, especially when it comes to spilling. So this is all about just going with the flow and showing that we're not perfect. Not perfect. So I'm going to uncomfortably continue to give a prize. Here we go. Caroline K. Is that Caroline? Okay, so here we go. This is what I like to call Just Ethan Jr. Edition. Just Ethan Jr. Edition. Now, this prize is honestly one of the best memoirs I've ever read. It's Fred in the Refrigerator by Shala Nicely. We'll put up a graphic of it. Be quiet, Jeff. So yes, this is an unbelievable memoir, beautifully written as a narrative, almost as if she's a character, and it's one of the best memoirs I've read. Super excited. Thank you, Shala, for giving this out. Please, 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 you can check out her, sign up for her Shoulders Back Tip and Resources for Taming OCD. They can sign up for that, and we have the link, which we'll put in the comment thread. So thank you, Jess, on the graphic. Links in the comment thread if you want to follow her. This is the question. Are we ready? Now, we're going to put it up. I want to wait till a count of 10 before anyone answers. If anyone answers before the count of 10, I won't count it. I'm be really mean here. I'm going to just live with that. Here we go. And go ahead and post it. How many thermometers did Ethan carry in his pocket in high school? How many thermometers did Ethan carry in his pocket in high school? Let me count to 10 and then answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you answered before that, answer again. Well, Nikki, out of the gate on Facebook, our dear friend in Dublin, answered 3, and that is absolutely correct. I carried 3 thermometers in high school. I took my temperature upwards of 100 times a day. I actually named my thermometers Larry, Moe, and Curly. I was going to ask that question, but I don't think anybody knew that. So Nikki Bradley, congratulations. I don't know. I didn't actually mention to anybody about shipping outside of the US, but we'll take care of it. So make it happen regardless. So congratulations, my dear friend Nikki in Dublin, who shows up all the time. I'm super excited for you. So yay, Nikki. I did not carry 100,000 thermometers, Thomas. My pants aren't that big. I mean, they're big, but they're not that big. So Nikki has won a copy of Friend the Refrigerator by Shalin Nicely. Congratulations, Nikki. Email me. Yep, email, name, address. I don't need your phone number, but name your address, and we'll get that book out to you. Why 3? Good question. I don't know. It wasn't a number thing. I did carry more than one because I didn't believe the first 2. The first 2 I didn't believe. The first one may have been broken. The second one, they were always for backup and backups of backups. Also, say I took my temperature and it was high, then I wanted to double check and make sure it was high, so I would take it again. I hope Chrissy's book is going to be a part of the giveaway. Me too. I know Chrissy has a great book. We'll plug it. I'll give it away. Unfortunately, it's not, but I'll put a link to it as well. Can you pick from Facebook and YouTube since it seems to be late? Absolutely. You can pick from either one are free. You can. Well, Jess, can you put a link to the YouTube if everybody wants to try to go over to YouTube? I'll wait. A few minutes. Link. She just posted the link for YouTube on IOCDF. So if everybody wants to take a moment and swap over, I'll halt for just a sec, and then we won't have any. In fact, that's a great idea. If you're on Facebook and you have easy access to YouTube, flip on over, and I'll just give it a sec. So, yeah, I was constantly worried that my thermometers weren't right, or that I wanted to get like double and triple verification. So, so that was why I carried 3 thermometers. What's the Facebook? So you also want the Facebook? You want to do Chrissy's book and she can donate or we'll just send out? Sure. Okay. Well, I'll add that in. Sounds good. Let's keep going. I think everybody's probably back. Okay, perfect. Here we go. So this next one, yeah, I gotta speed up. I got more prizes. I got more stuff. I really went after stuff. I annoyed the crap out of people. One moment. Okay, apologies. It is an exciting event. Thank you. You know why? It's the 1-year anniversary of Just Ethan, which I'm so grateful for because it'd be nothing without all of you. So, all right, here we go. Oops. All right, sorry, getting reorganized here. So this is another, now this is 3 lies and a truth. 3 lies and a truth. You have to spot the truth. The prize for this is a brand new book. It came out this month. It's Stop Avoiding Stuff. Lisa Coyne really came through for us. So thank you, Lisa Coyne. 25 micro skills to face your fears and do it anyway. Also written by Matthew Boone and Jennifer Gregg. So thank you, Lisa Coyne, New England Center for OCD and Anxiety. You rock. You're awesome. Also give some love to Lisa. She's not feeling well tonight, so we love you and we hope you're feeling better. And thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that. Yes, ma'am, Queen Lisa, for sure. Okay, so let's pull the graphic. And here we go. This is going to take a minute. They're pretty long. So remember, 3 are lie, 1 is a truth. Find the truth. Go ahead and post it. So number one, Ethan avoided going to shoot a movie in the Bahamas because he was afraid the plane was going to crash. 2, Ethan avoided Thanksgiving dinner 3 years in a row because he was afraid he was going to throw up after. 3, Ethan avoided going to his junior prom because he was afraid he would get HIV from kissing a date. 4, Ethan avoided his senior prom because he was afraid of not being able to drive himself. Find the truth. Wow, Alyssa. Interesting guess. We got 3. We got 2. All of them? Hey, Molly. 2 is truth. Okay. Lots and lots of great guesses here. So the answer is Alyssa was right. First, you can take the graphic down. I'm not nearly as good looking with this thing up. Yeah, thank you. So Alyssa, is it Markow or Marco? I don't want to get it wrong. That is correct. The answer was, the truth was, I avoided going to shoot a movie in the Bahamas because I was afraid the plane was going to crash. That was right when Aaliyah left the Bahamas and her plane crashed because it was too heavy because of all the luggage. That had just happened, and I was flying to the Bahamas, and I was afraid that they would overpack the plane. And so I actually came up with a lie that my grandfather had died and avoided going to shoot a movie. It's one of the first movies I ever booked. So 1 point for OCD, 0. I reversed it, Caitlin. This was 3 lies and a truth. 3 lies and a truth. So we were looking for the one truth in this version. I was supposed to count? I thought we all switched to YouTube. This is so confusing. Okay, no problem. I'll count again for 10, and we all switched. No problem. I know we're doing the best we can here, but I appreciate everybody following along. We're doing the best we can for sure, and want to make this fun. So I will keep counting, no problem. With that in mind, I don't want to take up too much attention away from, where are you, Alyssa? Alyssa, congratulations. You want a copy of Stop Avoiding Stuff by Elisa Coyne. If you email me, there we are. If we email me at justethan@iocdf.org, we will send you that copy. So just email me your name, address, and phone number, and we will definitely take care of that for you. It is a competitive crowd. We're all hanging in there, Ethan. I appreciate it, Caroline. It is a party. No. I appreciate it. I'm glad that everybody. These are great. I really appreciate everybody for donating. These are great prizes. I want to create as fair a space as possible, but it is live and we're doing the best we can. Okay, so next is, I call this Acting with Ethan. Acting with Ethan. Now this prize was graciously donated by Marissa Mazza. This is the ACT workbook for OCD. The pictures get smaller, I'm sorry. The ACT workbook for OCD. This literally came out just a few months ago. It is a brand new workbook. I've read it. I know lots of people who have read it. It is fantastic, and Marissa did a beautiful job. So thank you, Marissa, for donating. Marissa just launched something. She's a friend of the stream and a friend of the IOCDF. I quickly want to read something that she sent me. She's launching a brand new support group. It's an online support group that's loosely based on Jonathan Grayson's goal group and infuses mindfulness, acceptance, and self-compassion. Anyone who struggles with perfectionism, unwanted thoughts, or compulsions is welcome to join. It will meet weekly on Wednesdays from 12 noon to 1:15 p.m. Through the use of structured journaling, you will learn how to identify your strengths, fears, and create a plan for how to embrace uncertainty and discomfort in the service of your values. You will be guided through experiential exercises that will foster hope and compassion. There will be optional limited sharing. Okay, so for more information, email info@choicetherapy.net. We'll put that email address in the comment thread, and you can pull the graphic. I'm keeping Jess so busy, so thank you, Jess. You can pull the graphic. We'll go ahead and put info@choicetherapy.net. Nikki, no, you won. No, you're good. You won. You won the prize before. So there's her email. Yes. If you're interested in this support group, it sounds amazing. Marissa's amazing. Shoot her an email. And so with that, back to the thing. We got 15 minutes. We got a lot to do still. Lots to do. Here we go. So this is for the ACT workbook for OCD. Post a question, count to 10, then the answer. Here we go. I'm starting to sweat. And go ahead and post the question. What do I always say the bedroom is for when I discuss sleeping hygiene? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, go. What do I always say the bedroom is for when I discuss sleep hygiene? Good. So far, so good. Looking good. We'll keep going. Clean feet. Thomas, you're getting closer. So I will give the hint that there are elements of each, and possibly I always say it's two things. So if we look at some of the answers and combine them. No, you're good, Amy. Maybe look at some of the answers and combine them. Don't want to sleep in a bed with dirty feet. I feel you. I agree with that. I sleep on other people's bed with dirty feet. So everybody gets sleeping. That is correct. There's one more thing that I always say, playing with cats. Oh, there it is. Caitlin Gramley at 7:47. Sleep and adult playtime. She wrote sex, but that is nothing except extracurricular. Wink, wink. No, got to get the sleep in there too. So Caitlin, you are spot on. Caitlin at 7:47 p.m. Jess, sleep and sex. That is all the bed should be used for. Otherwise, I guess it could be described as self-care. But that is the correct answer, Caitlin. So congratulations. You win a copy of the ACT workbook for OCD. We'll bring up the email. Please email me your name, address, phone number. We'll get you out a copy of that. And Marissa did offer to sign it. I did talk to her, so you will get a signed copy of her. So be sure to email me. All right, let's keep cruising right along. We got stuff to do still. Let's see, we got 4 more prizes, 4 more giveaways. So here we go. One more $20 gift card to the IOCDF merch store to spend any way you like. Thank you to the IOCDF. Thank you very much. Now, this is a very easy question. So it's a very easy question. And this is it. So again, and also, as long as we're here, thank you to the IOCDF for giving me this platform, for allowing me to, Amy, you can comment on YouTube or Facebook. I will see both. Where I'm located, I get all of the comments. And I appreciate that. No, I wanted to get as much stuff as I could for all of you, and everybody came through in amazing ways. I felt so loved and supported. So thank you to everyone. But thank you so much, the IOCDF, and your support of me and my story and my mission and just our growth throughout the years. When I first came on the scene in 2012, but I'm really, really grateful to the foundation for everything they've done, not only for me, but for the community. And it is an honor and a pleasure and a privilege to serve with them and for them in this capacity. So thank you to the IOCDF. We're very grateful. So I'm not going to read that, and you'll see why. So here's the question. Here we go. So for an IOCDF, for the last $20 gift card, name the executive director of the IOCDF, and you have to spell his name correctly. Oh, got to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And Amy Jenks. Amy Jenks got in there. Yep. Amy Jenks, Amy Baker, a close second. Deirdre, a quick third. I love that Jeff commented just as I said that question. Like literally just commented. Thank you for the intelligent comments, Jeff. We appreciate you. Yes, the executive director is the one and only Jeff Szymanski. It is spelled Szymanski. I literally just learned to spell it this year. Up until then, I always put it in the email address, his name, and then copy and paste it into something else. So with that, Amy Jenks, awesome person, awesome clinician, just moved to a beautiful place, has a beautiful baby daughter. Congratulations, Amy Jenks. Just email me a reminder, you know the email, and we'll make sure to get you that $20 gift card. So congratulations, Amy. Okay. Let's keep rolling right along. So we have 3 more giveaways in 9 minutes. I think we can make this happen. Here we go. The next giveaway is another free course from Kim Quinlan, free scholarship. You get to choose mindfulness school, BFRB school, or ERP school. You get to choose. So thank you, Kim Quinlan. Follow her, Kimberly Quinlan, on Instagram. Her website is cbtschool.com. I'll say it again, Kimberly Quinlan, at Kimberly Quinlan. We can actually put that. Yeah, there's the website, cbtschool.com. We'll also post her Instagram. She's always posting on Instagram. Amazing. She's really transparent with her own life. She's just a phenomenal person and was so generous to donate these. So thank you, Kim. All right, so here we go. I will read the question. We'll put them up. We'll count to 10, and then first to get it right. Here we go. What avoidance behavior or compulsion did I never do? Which compulsion did I never do? Which one did I not do? Go ahead and post it. We'll count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which one did I never do? Scratch up my stomach and told my parents I'd been on the stairs to avoid going to school. Trip over a backpack at school and pretend I broke my arm to get sent home from school. Told the teacher I witnessed a murder in the nurse's office and needed to go home. 4, run away from school and went to a nearby house to proclaim I had been kidnapped and call my mom. Which one of these did I not do? These are all great. Lots of guesses. Lots of threes. Lots of threes. And actually, let's see here. The first number, you can go ahead and take it down, Jesse. Thank you. The first number, which one was it? 4 goes to Nate W. Congratulations, Nate. You have won a free scholarship to Kim Quinlan CBT School. You can pick from any of the 3 courses she offers. And that is, and yes, be sure to email me at justethan@iocdf.org. Email me your name, your address. We'll get you hooked up with Kim's scholarship. And this begs to be talked about just a little bit. I did, in fact, scratch my stomach in 7th grade and told my parents I fell on the stairs to avoid going to school. They took me to the doctor. That was just I think the warm-up show for the snowbank. Clearly, the snowbank had been percolating. I did, in fact, trip over a backpack. I wasn't hurt, but I took the opportunity to pretend I broke my arm. I was on the ground and was like, I can probably get out of school like this, because I was afraid I hurt myself. And I did, in fact, in 3rd grade, told the teacher I witnessed a murder in the nurse's office and I needed to go home because I was having such terrible anxiety. They're funny now, but for those of us that struggle with OCD, at the moment, these are freaking awful. The last one, run away from school and went to a nearby house to proclaim I had been kidnapped and to call my mom. That actually I plotted, but I never actually did it. There was a hole in the chain link fence at my school in 4th and 5th grade, and I get such terrible anxiety. I just want to go home and just want to see my mother. So, why did you pause for so long? yeah, so I had planned this escape, but I never actually went through with it. So congratulations, Nate. I'll shoot you. Be sure to email me. We'll get you that information, and that's the story. So a little more insight into the crazy and wonderful world of Ethan's OCD, which honestly I wouldn't change any of it for the world because I'm here with you guys now. Okay, second to last prize. This is for freedom from OCD. This is John Grayson's, what I think is easily the best book on ERP. This is Freedom from Obsessive Compulsive Disorder, a personalized recovery program for living with OCD. I want to thank Dr. Grayson for donating this book. Dr. Grayson's at the Grayson LA Treatment Center for Anxiety and OCD. He's a phenomenal therapist and clinician, and a dedicated member of our community, and one of the true experts in the field. It is a tome. It's a tome. That's perfectly right, Jeff. It's a tome. And so we're excited to give this away. This is a life changer for sure. So thank you, John. We really appreciate you. Okay. So again, I will ask the question. We'll put up the answers. I will count to 10, and then we'll get into it. 3 minutes left. Here we go. Which of the following has Ethan not experienced through his freedom from OCD? Which of the following has Ethan not experienced from his freedom from OCD? Go ahead and put it. Which one have I not done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which one have I not experienced? Leah Donahue. I should probably pause for dramatic effect, but we're running out of time. Leah Donahue, you are absolutely correct. Leah Donahue, I no longer struggle with compulsions. That is not accurate. I do have obsessions and compulsions, not nearly to the degree that I had when I was really struggling with OCD. But as you know, and if you watch the show often, OCD is, as far as we know right now, is here to stay. But it can definitely take a backseat to your life, and that's a much better place than your life taking a backseat to OCD. So I have found the love of my life. I find joy in the day-to-day, and my relationship with my parents are amazing. And honestly, if I could list 20 other things, I would, and I talk about them all the time. Serenity, joy, peace. There's literally so many gifts that come from getting your OCD under control. And so I hope that some of these giveaways help everyone do this. That's why we do what we do, for advocacy and live streams and all this stuff. So Leah Donahue, congratulations on winning literally one of the best books, Freedom from OCD. If you just email me at justethan@iocdf.org, we will get that out to you. All right. It's time for the grand finale. This is the grand prize. This is the big poobah of prizes. Now, this is for, I'm glad I'm in love too. Thank you, Amy. This is for a guest spot on this live stream. So you will come on to the live stream and we'll share stories. I want to hear about your story. I've gotten so many emails of people that want to know how they can advocate and share your story. So, and thank you so much for the donation. We really appreciate that, Marisol. Thank you for the donation to the foundation. That was very kind of you. You will come on, you will share your story. Now, I will tell you that if for any reason you're not comfortable with that, you can definitely play along. But if you're comfortable with that, please don't answer, just because I want to make sure, Darcy, stop it. You can meet Ethan. I want to make sure the person is, wants to do it, but I may just ask the first 3 people to email me. Anyway, figure out the logistics. I'm rambling because I'm tired. It's been a long day, but we do it anyway because it's all about action. Who cares about how you feel? It's valid, but who cares? So this is for a guest spot. You're going to come on. You're going to share your story. We're going to advocate together, and I'm super excited to have any one of you on. So here's the question. I did 3 episodes specifically on events that happened the week before. What were they about? Now, you have to name 2 of the 3. You have to name 2 of the 3. And I'll count, but I'll give you some clues. I'll count first, and then I'll give you some clues. Let me give clues, and then I'll count. So one I talked about in December, one I talked about in June, and one I talked about in August. They were entire episodes of the live stream. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did 3 episodes specifically on something personal that happened the week before in my life. Very close, Deirdre. Very, very close. There were specific events that happened in my life. Personal, specific events. No, you can't give hints. Stop it. Stay out of this. So not topics of the show, meaning, but they were, I'll give additional clues, but they were, so I will call this out. Deirdre, well, I'll let Deirdre. You were right. The first one is correct, Deirdre. So if you want to find Deirdre's comment, the first one is right. So they were personal events that happened that I wanted to talk about. I was being transparent about my life. Wow, some of these are really good. Really close. A haircut. Whatever, Jeff. Be quiet. I'm engaged? Wow. That's amazing. Deirdre, you are so close. You are so close. Amy Jenks' girlfriend and dog. Okay, so Bit by a Dog. That is correct. There was 2 other big episodes. 2 other big episodes. There's some good guesses. Went to the gym 6 times a day. Yeah, that's not true. Meeting your girlfriend. This was full. Some of these are right. I did talk about them, but these were full episodes. These were full episodes. Food poisoning. Did I have food poisoning? I don't think I've had food poisoning since I've been on. Bugs eating your brain. Oh, that's true. I did talk about that. This was a full episode. You're almost close. Oh! So Thomas Thackeray, I didn't want to give it away. Thomas Thackeray, 8:03 p.m. We actually had, go ahead and put Thomas up on 8:03 p.m. Jess. Pooping in public. That's kind of an everyday thing. Why talk about that? Dog bite and taking a cruise. I had a really rough day on my cruise in December, and we talked about that. The dog bite I talked about in June, and then falling on my knee and that really triggering me and really hurting my knee in August was that conversation. So Thomas, you nailed it. Congratulations. We were actually taking some guesses who might get that. You were in it, Thomas. So Thomas, you have won a guest spot on Just Ethan live stream. Email me and we'll discuss when is a good time to schedule it. So congratulations. I can't wait to have you on. I've talked to Thomas before. He's a great guy, and I think you will all enjoy a conversation between Thomas and I. So congratulations to Thomas. That's an awesome prize, and I can't wait to share the, is this a silver screen or the digital screen or the LCD screen with you? I can't wait. Thank you, Leah. So yes, Thomas is awesome. Okay, so Thomas wrote crap. You don't have to do it. So Thomas, email me, you know where. So with that, please stick around. First of all, I have lots of thanks I want to give. So first of all, thank you to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for everything. There are no words to describe what you give me. I know I said it at the beginning, but thank you. You're all amazing advocates and friends and supporters and part of this amazing community. And so I can't thank you enough for being here and spending tonight with me, which was really meaningful, but spending every time, every live stream, every town hall, conferences, emails. I'm so grateful for all of you. So thank you. If you want a prize, just a reminder, again, don't forget, email me down there your information. I definitely want to thank, I'm going to go through the list real quick. I want to thank the IOCDF, as always, I did before, but for the gift cards. I want to thank John Hirschfield for Overcoming Harm OCD book. I want to thank Kimberly Quinlan for CBT School. I want to thank Shayla Nicely for Fred in the Refrigerator. I want to thank Lisa Coyne for Stop Avoiding Stuff and Stuff. Why am I blanking on her other book? It's somewhere up here. Stuff That's Loud. I apologize. And I want to thank Marissa Mazza for the ACT Workbook for OCD. And I want to thank John Grayson for Freedom from OCD, as well as everyone else who has contributed. Some other quick news. So this is the new Tuesday night. Put this in your calendar. This is the new Tuesday night. It will be every other Tuesday from here on out. However, in 2 weeks is the election. And so we will not be having a Just Ethan on election night. So our next Just Ethan will be November 17th, 2020 at 7 p.m. Now, you might be upset. It's okay. I'm actually will be doing town halls every other week as well. Our new national advocate, Liz Mackingale, will also be doing Live with Liz's and Towns Hall. We're doing tons of great programming. We're running out of time. I was going to explain it, but there'll be tons of stuff. But this is the new Tuesday, except for the next 2 weeks because it's voting day. It's election day. So, but make sure you note that in the calendar that every other Tuesday. So anyway, finally, I want to thank Jess. You should pop on here and say hello. You're going to kill me, but you should. You don't have to if you don't want to, but you should come on here and wave. Jess is always my partner behind the scenes and always working hard, spending her evening with me. She doesn't have to, but to helping produce the show. So thank you, Jess, so much. I really appreciate you and everything that you do. She also does all the social media for the IOCDF. So thank you, Jess. So lastly, if you haven't already, you want to be notified about all the program the IOC is having over the next month. Definitely be sure to subscribe and follow on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. We're kind of everywhere now. You can also check out the online calendar for all upcoming virtual events, content, live streams. The calendar is on the IOCDF website, and we have what time on November 17th? 7 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you, Amy. Hey, Sean Shinnick at Draw Your Monster, Instagram, Sean Shinnick. He also did the illustrations for the Hirschfield teen book that I talked about. Thank you, Stacy Conroy. So as always, I know we're 8 minutes over. Thank you for all the love, all the support. We'll see you in 1 month from today for Just Ethan. But as always, you can email me if you have any questions, comments, thoughts. Really, really grateful. Or you can always email the IOCDF at info@iocdf.org. Oh, I must have said .com earlier, which is why Jeff was yelling at me, .org. 1 month, yes, because the election is two weeks from tonight, and I didn't want to do one on election night. So with that, have a wonderful evening. Stay safe, stay vigilant, feel the feels. Don't let OCD off the hook. And we're going to start year 2 in 1 month from tonight. Thank you all. Have a good night. Bye-bye.